Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Soundhound Sound stock here. I'm going to talk about some gripes here and some good stuff. I do think we'll go to $10 again. We will get another catalyst. We know financially they're doing just fine. I think they paid off all their debt too, if I recall from their most recent PR. But let's look at the financial. Let's look at the numbers before I continue here, just to show you this stock right here, total revenue. Let's go to the annual. Its revenue has been increasing since 2021. 21.20 million, 31.13 million, and then 45.87 million. In this quarter, I believe we're going to get another significant move to the upside. They tend to have a weak first quarter, is what they mentioned, so we should see a nice jump from first to second quarter. Annual should see another 50% plus jump as well. That's kind of been the pattern with good AI companies. They tend to jump in terms of revenue year over year by 50% plus or more sometimes. So everything's looking look on the Soundhound financials. You look at the most recent PRs, you see Soundhound AI Inc. reports Q1 revenue surge exceeds analyst expectations, which is what AI stocks tend to do. And they have raised the 2024 revenue outlook on top of that. And they paid off early, yeah, announced early debt payoff, robust cash position. So, like I've been saying, look to buy this one under $4, accumulate it, and just wait for the next run. That's one way to go about it. The other way to go about it is, let me pull up the chart for you guys. Where is Sound? Yeah, if you guys like AI stocks, don't forget to like and subscribe. But yeah, the bottom is down here, 360. 360. This is where it created a higher floor. As you can see, the previous floor was down here at $1. Then the previous floor was at around 150, and now it created it doubled its floor, it almost tripled it. But now the floor is up here at around 360, and that is where I'm looking to buy. I've been pounding the table on that. I'm like, guys, just wait, let it come down. It'll come back down. That's kind of how the market is. It bounces around between support and resistance until it finally breaks down, goes lower, and goes to the previous floor, or it breaks out and goes higher like it did here. It kept breaking out. That's how we got to $10 on that one NVIDIA disclosure catalyst. So wait for 360 to 370. That's what I would wait for. See if look for candles like this. You see those candles here? That signifies that buyers are stepping in, and despite all the selling pressure, they are taking control. Buyers are taking controls here, and here buyers took control again. And that big green candle here, sellers nowhere to be found. We closed on a strong green candle and went from a low of 353 to a high of almost $6. So almost could have doubled your money there. Not quite, but almost. So there's opportunity here. The one bad thing I want to talk about is the lack of catalyst. If we're being honest, the only big surge recently was that Nvidia disclosure here that sent it from a low of 163 to $10. Since then, it's just kind of been it's just kind of in limbo because they don't really drop any hot PRs. And combine that with earnings. If you look at earnings, it doesn't really move much on earnings. You look at earnings, you don't see like huge gap ups on earnings like this or gap downs. So this stock in general kind of tends to, I'm not going to say moves flat. It's funny, its revenues are growing, but the stock itself kind of just goes just kind of goes nowhere because they don't really have catalysts. They don't really drop hot PRs to get people excited and get the stock moving to the upside. Uh, it's just Nvidia disclosure. That's the only thing that moved us this much. So until we get that next hot PR, I mean, let's just accumulate it, and then when it runs again to $10 or whatever, 20, we're already positioned for it, and we're there, and we can just let other people chase it up for us. Essentially, right? That's what we're doing. We don't want to be the ones chasing it up here. You never want to be the one chasing. Period. So that's the strat. That's the game plan. I can be patient. I've been patient the whole way down, and I'll see you guys in the next one.